We go out to Lake Nacimiento to check out our 805 webcams camera out there, looking stunning. Now, what's amazing about this upcoming weekend, temperatures are going to be pretty good. Those overnight lows have slowly come up. We're going to enter a period of this forecast where we're going to see warmer than average temperatures into early next week. And then we have to tackle what's going to happen next week. So a lot on deck tonight. Be on KSBY Photos. Yeah, another beautiful sunset from Shelley. Never get bored of it. Thank you so much for sending in that photo. Appreciate that. Cecil Horton's artistic view here. I think this is like a hood of a car or something like that, but that's really nice. And Cecil is so talented with the camera, and he's really a great carver too. Does some really amazing carvings. So check him out on Facebook. Really does some good stuff. And Michelle Sherman. Look at that. Hi, Dave. Well, hi, Michelle. You win the internet. Absolutely, that's cool. I like that. Put me in a good mood today. There you can see we've got a little cold front knifing through the area. Now, it is pushing into the Monterey Bay right now, but again, we've had so much dry air here as the front moves this direction, has two things going against it. It's going to run into that dry air, and it's getting further away from the parent low and the better dynamics, so likely we don't see rainfall here. I think it might get into very far southern Monterey County before it falls apart, so we have to follow that carefully. Mentioned this in first weather. We're going to have some sundowners developing tonight, 15 to 30 miles per hour, gusting to 45, maybe even 50 plus miles per hour. So Gaviota Pass, San Marcos Pass, those are places we're going to see some of the higher winds, the advisory through 3 a.m. And higher surf over the weekend, 8 to 12 footers. This beach hazard statement likely becomes a surf advisory. Plus, also minor tidal overflow because we have a fairly large high tide on Monday along with all this wave energy. Mid-50s for the Central Coast, low 60s in Paso Robles and Santa Barbara right now, and temperatures running very close to this time yesterday. But as I said, if there's a trend, it'll be for temperatures to start to boost. The onshore winds are not as strong as they were yesterday, and we're going to get a lot more offshore going into the weekend. So way up here, you can see the front and where it's going to be over the next few hours. Again, it's almost like there's a force field here at the county line. There you can see the sundowners starting to develop on our modeling. Few clouds pass overnight, but as we get into Saturday, get a little bit of that offshore push starting to develop, and even more so as we get into Sunday and Monday. I think we're going to see temperatures getting into the 80s because we're going to hold off all that marine layer, and it's a pretty sustained offshore event. So for Pismo tomorrow, daytime highs close to 70 degrees. And again, we go up from there. Santa Barbara, mid to upper 60s, low 70s definitely possible with warmer weather ahead and the deeper extended forecast. Once we get into the middle of next week, all the models agree a front marches our direction and probably falls apart on arrival, could give us a little rain, and then next week models can't agree on this solution. Does it rain a little more or does it not? So we're going to hold that off right now. But again, if it rains, it won't be a ton of rain. We're talking about less than a quarter inch. And by the way, Iota is a new storm, 30th named storm, going to make landfall near Honduras and Nicaragua as we get into early next week. That area just got hit by Eta. Okay, 73 in San Luis Obispo and 68 Paso Robles, 75 Santa Barbara, Santa Ynez Valley temperatures mid-70s. The beaches in the upper 60s and low 70s. No advisories for temperatures tonight because nobody's going to be all that close to freezing. And the extended forecast really starts to pop next week. Monday, I think we have several areas with highs in the 80s. Back to you.
I have to say nobody has complained about your forecast. So that's good news. Good.